Cheers and welcome to Beer and Headshots. I am J-Bar and I feel like a lucky boy today as I get to try a brand new piece of VR tech from ProtubeVR. If you haven't seen my streams on Twitch, I've been using the Magtube VR gunstock from them for a long time now. And though they're not a sponsor of my channel, they have been really supportive of my content and they were nice enough to reach out and send me this, the Forcetube Scout haptic module. This is the successor to their original Forcetube module, and this one is not only less expensive, it is also lighter, and it has a Type-C charging port, meaning that you don't have to replace any internal batteries like you did with the original one. This is compatible with Quest 1 and 2 as well as PC, and it connects via Bluetooth. And they also provide a little USB Bluetooth dongle in case you need one for your PC. I'm really excited to try this out, so let's get it installed on the gunstock. All right, now that we have everything on the table here, I will show you how to get this installed. ProTube does give you this nice handy bag that's got all the hardware that you would need. Let's see if I can give you a good view of it here. Maybe not too bright, okay. So yeah, they have this handy bag here that gives you everything that you would need. But I'm just gonna be using the Allen wrench from my original Magtube here, and we'll reuse the hardware from the buttstock. So all we gotta do is take our Allen wrench and get rid of this. There we go. We're gonna undo this. All right. So I caught that nut in the back here, so we're gonna hold on to that. And we got this little nice piece that kind of sits on top of here. We're gonna leave that there. Actually, we gotta move that over to here, I think. Yeah, there we go. And now all we have to do is transfer this onto this. So it takes a little bit of finesse. You got to kind of hold it. So we're going to slide the nut into the back part here. There we go. So I'm going to hold that in the back with my hand here. We're going to pop this guy in, give it a couple of hand turns, and then we are going to twist this bad boy so we can get it installed. All right, so she's on there. I do like to keep it a little loose right away. That way, while I'm testing it, I still have some give to adjust it up and down. And what that does is it just allows me to make sure it sits right on my shoulder before I tighten it the rest of the way where it can't move. And to give you a quick look at the build quality of this, guys, look at this thing. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's, I mean, it's just really well built. I have really no complaints with that. We have the power button here and the Type-C charging port. That's all you really need to access on here. And I already have it paired with Bluetooth to my PC. So let me show you really quick how this looks when it works, and then we'll move on to some gameplay. All right, so I got an MP5 in my hands in Pavlov here. So if I just grab this, watch when I shoot now. Make sure it's in focus. There we go. So that was me shooting. So that's, I mean, that's all it does is it'll take whatever gun you're using, and based off the profiles in their software, it'll actually adjust how hard the recoil is and how it feels based off the gun for the games that are supported. So now let's get into the game and check out how it looks. All right, guys, here we are in the Pavlov shooting range, and there is one thing that I noticed right away that I want to show you, and it's the weight difference here. So because this buttstock is a bit heavier, normally how I have my sling is both connectors, both carabiners here are connected to the same point on the butt, which worked with the old stock because it was much lighter and there was pretty much even weight distribution across the gun stock. But now, look at this. So if I drop my gun, it's hanging like that. So we actually have to go to a more traditional rifle approach and connect this down here to so we're actually officially using the 2-point sling at 2 points. So now, if you look, this kind of hangs like a proper rifle should at this point. So then I can still kind of grab it and connect and get to work. So let's try out a couple guns and see how it goes. Let's test out the AUG here. All right, pull it up. So it's single fire. I can feel it. Feels like recoil on my shoulder. Not quite as hard as like an actual rifle would kick, obviously. But in VR, you really don't need that. You just kind of need the feeling, and your brain almost does the rest. Let's go on burst fire here. All right, that's awesome. Okay, so it recognizes when it's on burst fire versus single fire. So I'm feeling obviously a single point of recoil when I'm on single fire, and when I'm on burst fire, it's I mean it's bursting on me. I don't know if you guys can hear it while it's kicking, but yeah, I mean that feels pretty cool. Let's try another gun out, okay? Let's see how the 50 cal feels, huh? All right, let's get her out there. Mount up. Ooh. Oh, I need a bullet. That would probably help, huh? All right, yeah. I mean, it just gives one hard bit of recoil there. What? My bullets are like disappearing when I load them. All right. Yeah, I mean, feels great. It's just one kind of big pushback. Yeah, that's lovely. They did a really good job adding this in. All right, let's test out the AK here. I'm gonna start with just some easy. Yeah, that it feels great. Like I said, and I'll just kind of reiterate, you don't need that much recoil in the haptics. Like obviously it's not going to be powerful enough to knock you back, but in VR, your brain is just really good at translating that feeling into like, all right, my gun's recoiling now. So yeah, it just feels good. Let's kind of full auto this baby. So one really cool thing about this with Pavlov that I'm just kind of feeling right now is so in Pavlov is kind of unique in the VR gaming world when it comes to shooters, because you actually have to kind of control your recoil. If you're gonna full spray, you have to pull your gun down a bit, especially with the AK. So the haptics actually kind of serve as a reminder for your brain that, hey, this gun is kicking a lot, you need to pull down to shoot. At least that's for me. I mean, it feels awesome here. And there's one more gun I think we really need to try. All right, so we got the Negev here. Let's just go full Rambo on this thing, huh? I mean, I definitely feel a little Rambo-ish. I'm having a couple of tracking issues, but I think that's with my base stations. I need to recalibrate, but oh my god, guys. Ah! Damn, that feels good. One more time. I'm a madman. All right, let's try out some Onward and see how it feels. All right, so here we are in Onward. Let's test this thing out with my favorite gun, the MK. Oh yeah, single fire feels great. Let's unload on one of these guys, huh? Woo! Yeah, running and gunning feels good, huh? Oh man, I'm loving that. Let's try another gun. All right, so here we go with the bolt action sniper. See how this feels. I really got to get used to the weight difference still, but it's getting there. Yeah, I mean, one decent kick coming out of it. Oh, come on. I've never been good at bolting these. Yeah, I mean, again, feels how you would expect. Just one decent kick when you're shooting the snipers, and it feels awesome. Just kind of feel like a badass doing this. Got to be honest. All right, now that we've tested it out, let's go back to the desk so I can give you some final thoughts. So there you have it, the Forcetube Scout from ProtubeVR. If you're a VR enthusiast like me who loves VR shooters, this is the module for you. It will increase your immersion by quite a bit, and honestly, you feel like a badass while you're using it. However, we all know immersion always comes at a cost, so just to let you know, if you want to pick up the module by itself, it'll run you about $292, and if you want to pick up the module that comes with the gun stock, it's going to be about $385. I do have an affiliate link through them, which I will have in the description below, so if you do want to purchase anything from their shop, please consider using that as it helps support the channel. Also, I will be using this live on stream, and I stream on Twitch Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time every week, and I hope to see you there. If there's anything else you'd like to see, please comment down below, or even if you just like the review, hit me with a like and a subscribe. I really appreciate you being here and watching all of these tech reviews. I've been really enjoying doing them, and I have a lot more exciting stuff coming in the future. And as always, cheers, and we'll see you out there.